everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's that one girl here, back with another video. If you haven't already liked this video, please go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go do that. I don't understand why you wouldn't. Please turn your post notifications on so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Let's get into it. So you know I try to listen to y'all. A lot of people on my IG already asked for my first year of grad school video. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. You already know where to find me, that one girl _. I am in the MSAT program at Salisbury University. MSAT just stands for the Master of Science in Athletic Training. A lot of times when I tell people I want to be an athletic trainer, they're like, oh, a personal trainer, so you can help me work out and whatever. And I'm like, no, that's not what I do. Yes, a personal trainer will help you reach your fitness goals and all that stuff that you're looking for, but that is not my job. The best way that I know how to describe an athletic trainer is a first responder. I know that sounds crazy, like, oh my gosh, what do you mean a first responder? I thought that was the EMT. Yeah, they are too. The reason I say an athletic trainer is the first responder is because of what we do on a daily basis. Despite popular opinion, athletic trainers don't only work with athletes. Athletic trainers can work in hospitals, can work in clinics, can work in schools, can work a lot of places. I'll give you an example of why we're first responders. Picture this, you're at a Division III football practice. You see a 19-year-old athlete not really acting like himself. He's sweating, he's confused, he's dizzy. His teammate walks him over to you on the sidelines. You're asking him questions, he's still kind of confused. What are your next steps? I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds to figure it out. If you're not a healthcare professional or take no interest into healthcare, you probably don't have an answer, do you? If you do have an answer or a guess as to what your next steps are, please leave it down in the comments below. And if you haven't liked this video yet, what's going on? What you doing? You haven't subscribed either? Fam. I'm not gonna go further into the scenario. I kind of want to just see what you all came up with. But when I refer to an athletic trainer and I say that we are full circle, I mean we are there at practice, we are there at games. So that means we're there before the athlete gets injured or gets an illness, and we're there during that time. So if the person gets hurt, we don't just pass them on to a physical therapist or occupational therapist or anything like that. We do their rehab. And then when they have, completed all the protocols and it's time for them to return to play, return to their daily life, because like I said, we don't only do athletes, we're there again. We're back there with them at practice or in their regular occupation, and then we just continue that same process over and over. It's always full circle. I graduated in 2018 with my Bachelor's of Science in Exercise Science from Salisbury University as well. Now, I won't say that I regret this, but sometimes I wish that I went straight back into school and went straight into the Master's of Science program. Instead, I took a whole year off and went to Air Force Basic Military Training. Comment below if you would like to hear about that experience. I don't think that I've done a video exactly about my Air Force BMT experience, but I have referred to my lock journey, my flight, all that stuff. And I'm gonna put that video in the iCard so that you can pay attention because, child. For me, grad school is very different from undergrad. The classes are very different. My class schedule, I have about 3 classes a semester, right? But 1 class is the full semester, and then 2 classes are 7-week courses. Classes are dumb long, and when I say, I mean 3 hours sitting in class. The good thing about this career is that it's very active, so we're not just sitting there listening to a lecture, but we are still in a classroom for 3 hours. Honestly, I feel like I don't really have much of a social life because I'm so into my studies and what I need to do for this program. My first semester, I actually got a 4.0, and then after that, it was just no. It's not that I'm not trying, it's just hard. Like, this information is hard. People that don't understand that athletic training is a healthcare profession, y'all tripping. Our first courses in the summer when we started the program, I felt like I was going through anatomy and physiology all over again. Something else that's different is that I'm never on campus. In undergrad, I was on campus often because I was involved in a lot, but I really can't be as involved because of what I need to do for my courses, including clinicals. That's gonna be a whole separate video because to talk about clinicals in this video, y'all gonna be here forever. I will say the clinicals that I've done so far have been a Division III football team, shout out to y'all, SU football, Seagulls rule, and then a high school in the same area, so Shout out to y'all Parkside Rams. You know I love y'all, even though we didn't get to spend that much time together. And congratulations again to all my athletes that graduated class of 2020. The MSAT program is arranged in a cohort. So we started with 7 people. It doesn't really count because 2 of the people didn't even show up to the first day of class. So we ended up with 5 people after that. Currently in the program, we have 3 people in the first year. The cohort relationship is definitely different from undergrad relationships because you're kind of like forced to do everything together and, you know, make it work. I personally love my cohort. Number one, we're all Black, so I just wanted to point that out. Black excellence, period. And also, I feel like we just gelled automatically from the beginning. We did like game nights, we did movie nights. Shout out to all y'all. I don't know if you want your names on the internet, but you can comment below, you know, let them know who you are. And I'll probably tag y'all on my IG so that they know who you are. I mean, I'm just saying. Honestly, if I didn't go to Salisbury for undergrad, I probably would not know anybody except for my cohort. You heard me say that it's only 3 of us now. Well, it went down because just school, first of all, grad school is expensive, and I don't know if any of y'all are pursuing right now. You already got your degree. If you do, congratulations. Class of 2020, shout out to y'all because I know y'all going through it right now. Or if you're even considering pursuing something after your bachelor's. But let me tell y'all, number 1 is hard. Number 2 is dumb expensive. So yeah, people struggle, and it's not just my cohort. Like I've heard from other people in other programs, not even just athletic training, just other, you know, graduate programs, that people have to leave because of the amount of money and the amount of time and just everything that happens during that time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I struggled. I'm glad I'm still struggling. But you know what? We even glory in our tribulations because tribulations works perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. Y'all know I gotta always sprinkle a little bit of Jesus. What I did to help myself out and my parents out, shout out to y'all because you know I love you and appreciate you, and I would not be here without you. I got a job in the president's office on campus, and I also became the graduate student council president, which does pay a little penny. Wait a minute, have you still not liked this video and subscribed to my channel? Fam. So the classes I've taken so far, I don't remember all the titles. You know they got them numbers like 505, 555, 5 whatever, all the numbers. But I know I've taken advanced strategies for wellness, injury and illness prevention, acute care, orthopedic assessment and diagnosis. There have been a lot. I mean, I started this program June of last year. My favorite classes so far would definitely have to be, actually, it's between 2. I'm gonna say it's between acute care and orthopedic assessment. The reason why I can't choose is because these 2 are the ones that I'm like really gonna do all the time. Like they're all about assessment. Orthopedic assessment is like what happens when somebody approaches you in your clinic or like in your office, wherever you are, and they're like, oh my god, my elbow hurts, what do I do? Have you ever injured this before? Have you done anything? Like, do you remember anything that you did that hurt it? Point with 1 finger to where it hurts. All those different questions, like that's history questions. Then you go into like visual inspection. What does it look like? Is it bruised? Is there like a cut? You know, what is the bone sticking out? You don't know. These things happen. You go into palpation, so you touch the area. Do you feel anything below the skin? Is there like an obvious deformity? You do your manual muscle testing. You check for circulation. You check neuro symptoms. There's a whole bunch that goes into orthopedic assessment, but I'm just trying to give you like an idea. Acute care is pretty much the same, except that's more like the first responder thing that I was telling you about. Let's say that somebody passes out on the field in the middle of a football game, right? What do? First of all, don't make the mistake and run out there before the whistle's blown because but you're gonna go out there, you're gonna check for consciousness. Are they conscious or unconscious? Are they breathing or not breathing? Do they have a pulse or no pulse? You know, all the regular like general stuff. Do you need to start CPR first? And then if they good, then you can move on to like, okay, do I see anything? Are they bleeding? Can they speak? Are they awake? You know, there's a whole lot. Acute care, no, I lied. I think acute care was my favorite class. I decided just then, right then, I decided acute care. This summer will be healthcare administration. That wasn't supposed to be the class I was taking this summer, but because of, you know, coronavirus and whatever else is happening, we had to switch some coursework around. I'm excited for that. I mean, originally, it's kind of a letdown because we were supposed to go on ride-alongs with the EMT and watch some surgeries and stuff this summer, but of course, you know, we can't do that because most people's internships and clinicals, etc., have been shut down because of the outbreak. Another thing that's different about grad school, we do not have all these little assignments just sprinkled all over the place, talking about a worksheet here, reading here, a test here, this here. I think each class has been like a couple exams and then a paper or like a case study. And that's it. We don't have time for that. They want us to get hands-on, like we are getting into our careers for real. I will say though, grad school is a lot of reading, so if you don't like to read, you better fix that real quick. Maybe later I'll help y'all out and do a video on how I stay organized. I do have a planner that I got from Amazon. It's a Delta planner, so you already know. But yeah, I'm definitely ready to give y'all some tips and tricks on how to stay organized in grad school. If you would like to see that video, please comment below. All right, everybody, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed yourself here. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for continuing to support me. If you watched to the end of this video, go ahead and comment student so I know that we on the same page. Y'all, I told y'all this before, we are on the road to 1K now. You gotta help me out. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. Click that bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video and you can join One World. Most importantly, please share this video. Share it with your mom, your dad, your friendly neighborhood accountant. I don't really care. I love y'all. Deuces.